From the National Weather Service in Raleigh, this is your routine Monday weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, covering the period today through Sunday this week, March 9th through March 15th. Let's jump right into the briefing. This is a short briefing overall. The weather pattern here shows high pressure over the area today. That'll provide fair and warm weather. It's looking good out the window right now, plenty of sunshine. Now, as we head through the midweek period, a frontal system will approach the Carolinas late tomorrow, Tuesday, and stall across the region. This boundary and moisture along it will provide a chance for some rain from basically later tomorrow, late Tuesday, through about the midweek period. Now, beyond that, models differ quite a bit for the late week and weekend period. So our forecast confidence for this period is pretty low. We may end up needing rain in the forecast from time to time for the latter half of the week and maybe even the weekend. Some of the models just differ drastically over regarding rain chances. But regardless of that low confidence and differences in the rain chances, the overall risk for hazardous weather during that time looks fairly low. So while we may have sunshine in the forecast for late week or maybe part of the weekend, don't be surprised if it ends up changing and we end up with rain in the forecast. In other words, it's the front you see to our south in the lower right panel in the upcoming weekend part of the briefing. There's some differences in the models regarding how far north or how far south that will be, whether there's waves of low pressure traveling along it, and if so, how much moisture gets up into the Carolinas. So anyway, regardless though, it looks like the risk for severe weather is pretty low. All right. Speaking of severe thunderstorm potential, days 1 through 3 from the Storm Prediction Center shows that while some thunder is possible on Wednesday, the severe threat is pretty low. All right. So what about rainfall? Again, dry today. The little area of light green you see there for Tuesday mainly depicts what's possible later in the day tomorrow, Tuesday. And then you can see a swath of basically some rainfall amounts there across the Carolinas for Wednesday. That's with that frontal system that's slow moving. Thursday and Friday, there's a lot of differences into where that boundary is going to be. Is it going to be to our north? Is it going to be to our south? Is it going to be over us? But right now, regardless, it looks like rain amounts would be pretty low during that time period. And you could see Sunday, there's just a wide swath of painting of green. So that largely depicts the lack of really good confidence on where that heaviest rain will be possible. So when you add it up, basically for 7-day total, we're looking at about a ½ inch to around an inch possible across central North Carolina for the week-long rainfall amounts. All right. So as we look further down the road, the 8 to 14-day outlook, courtesy of the Climate Prediction Center, and we're talking next week, odds favor above normal temperatures and odds favor near or maybe even slightly below, tilt in the odds toward below normal precipitation. So, what that tells me? That tells me that, no winter weather in sight, and I think mostly winter's behind us. So at least that's all the suggestion here in the data that I've looked at. So anyway, let's wrap it up for this week. High pressure will provide fair and warm weather today. Enjoy it. A frontal system will approach the Carolinas tomorrow, Tuesday, and stall across the region. This boundary and moisture along it will provide a chance for some rain. It won't be raining the entire time. That wording might be a little too strong. We'll say rain opportunity. It's not going to be a washout, basically from late tomorrow through the midweek period. And then as I mentioned, models differ quite a bit for the late week and weekend periods. So our forecast confidence for this period is pretty low. While rain may be needed in the forecast for some of that time, the risk for hazardous weather looks fairly low. And as you glance at the day-to-day below those bullet points there, you can see we're looking at temperatures around 70, low 70s for highs each day this week. So at least it's going to be fairly warm anyway. So, and as I pointed out, it won't be a washout. So all in all, pretty decent weather this week, even with the rain chances in the forecast. All right. Right now, we don't see any severe weather risks, but if anything changes, we will be in touch with everybody and let you know, as we normally do, email updates and that sort of thing. All right. So I wish everybody a great rest of your week. Enjoy the week ahead. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. to us here at the National Weather Service in Raleigh. Thank you so much.